Okay, good afternoon, teachers and students. We will start shortly, so before that, please make sure you are seated comfortably. You can have your food and drinks with you. Do make sure you have a stable internet connection. If you are with us on Zoom, interact with us through the chat section. And if you are with us on YouTube, please use the comment section. We would love to hear your thoughts and ideas. You can also ask us any questions you may have. Stay with us until the end to learn. Hi, everyone. Yeah, you can share your name and school in the chat or comment section. Hi, Dia. Hi, Hamshini. Hi, hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. We will start shortly, so you can make sure you are seated comfortably. You can also have your food and drinks with you. And yeah, please make sure you have a stable internet connection so that there will be no technical issues. We welcome teachers and students to our first storytelling workshop brought to you by Maxis E-Class. I am Kaka Ain and I'll be learning together with you in all workshops. Our workshops today is all about storytelling and I am so excited because I love stories. When I was in school, I used to join storytelling competition and I was also a librarian, mainly because I want to be close with books. I always feel like reading or telling stories will bring us into another world. Do you like to read or tell stories? If you do, you can share with me your favorite story in the chat or comment section, okay? All right. Since this is our first workshop, let's get to know each other better. Are you guys ready? All right. I'll be asking you 3 questions and you can share your answer in the chat or comment section, okay? All right. If everyone ready, can you type yes in the comment section, so I just, I can know like everyone is ready. All right, okay, all right, thank you. So let's start with our first questions. Where are you from? Can you share with me in the chat or comment section? Malaysia, all right. Can you be more specific? Kajang, all right, interesting. Klang, all right. Kulim Kedah, oh, I am also from Kulim Kedah, interesting. Selayang, all right. Okay, Penang. All right, cool. Sarawak. I've never been to Sarawak. I'm planning to go there somewhere, someday, soon. Okay, all right, cool. All right, so now let's move on to the second questions. I believe that majority of you are students here. So can you share with your kakak Ain here, which year or form are you studying in? Maybe you are in year 4 or maybe you are in form 2. Form 2, all right. Year 4, year 5, form 5, all right. Okay. Or if you are a teacher, you can also share how many years have you been teaching? Year 6, year 4. Okay, I can see a lot of primary schools here. Hi everyone, hi adik-adik. Year 4, all right. Form 1, so cute. Okay. Now, for the last questions, what do you like to do during your free time? 15 years, oh wow, so long. Watching TV, reading, okay. For those who say that you like to read, can you share with me what genre of books that you like to read? Drawing, chatting with my friends. Okay. Play football. Well, very healthy. Okay. All right. Read or draw. Sometimes drawing, cleaning my room. All right, cool. All right. Thank you so much for taking part in our little ice breaking. Now that we have got to know each other better, I would like to know something else. Okay, so I would like to know if adik-adik here know why you are here today. Can you share in the chat or comment section on why do you think you are here today? Or why are we having this workshop today? Yeah, can you share in the chat? I want to know if anyone know why we are here today. To learn how to make a perfect essay. Wow, good. Yes. Oh, I want to be better than last year. To learn. Yes, good. Well, today's workshop is held in conjunction with the HIP StoryFest English competition brought to you exclusively by Maxis E-Class. How many of you know about the competition? Can I see yes in the comment if you know about the competition? Yes, okay. I can see some, like most of people, yes, HIPLRS, good. All right. If you do know about the competition, can I know, are you planning to join the competition? Oh, okay, I can. All right. Okay. Actually, we launched the competition on 30th May 2022. And we have already started receiving submissions. So there are 4 categories in the competition and all of our workshop will help you to prepare for them. Okay, so we have storytelling, poetry recitation, public speaking, and essay writing. Yes, which category that you plan to join? If you don't know about it, it's okay. You don't have to worry, okay? If you enter the competition, not only will you get to earn extracurricular marks, but by joining the competition, you will stand a chance to win all of these incredible prizes. To join the competition, it's very easy. All you need to do is to be a Malaysian student and have registered yourself in Maxis E-Class. Closing date is on 31st August 2022. So don't shy, just try, okay? All right. Okay, I know we are all here looking forward to the workshop for today. As I shared earlier, today is the first of the many storytelling workshop we have in store for all of you. For today, the workshop will be facilitated by the KL Shakespeare Players. KL Shakespeare Players has been on stage for a very long time, and they have organized many workshops educating students on storytelling. We will have with us today Cikgu Johnny, Cikgu M, Cikgu Sabrina and Cikgu Sun Heng. We'll be learning about the 4 simple steps to create a story. Cikgu Johnny and team, over to you.
Hello there. It's great to be here. Thank you so much, Ayn. Wonderful to hear all that's going on and to see people putting in all their ideas and telling us so much about themselves already in the chat box. As you heard, my name is Johnny and I'm your teacher for today. I am from KLSP and we are going to help you to tell it like a storyteller. Whether you're on Zoom or on YouTube, we are very happy to have you here. And I'm afraid it's only those who are on Zoom who can get involved with the chat box, but we will be asking you to do lots of things for us. You're going to be helping us to be able to expand our ideas for storytelling. So I hope you're all ready. I'm going to share some slides and we'll get started on this. Okay, here come my slides. I hope you're all ready for some great storytelling work. We are KL Shakespeare Players, as I said, and here, sorry, my slides just jumped off. Let's just try that one more time. KL Shakespeare Players, and here is our first workshop, Tell It Like a Storyteller. It's also subtitled, Arrange Your Ideas to Make Them into an Exciting Story. And the reason we say that is, I'm sure you have lots of ideas. I'm sure that you might watch a movie or you'll be following a Netflix series or something on YouTube. You've read a good book and you thought, it's a great idea. I love that idea. And maybe you like to pretend to be some of the characters that you see in the story, or you dream about going on the same adventures. Well, those are all great ideas, but what makes ideas into a story? You see, stories often begin as an idea. It could be, I don't know, an astronaut flying through space with a jetpack, or it could be a dragon that breathes fire. Maybe a bunny that can float with a balloon, a cute story like that, or a story of cops chasing after robbers, or maybe a superhero story. There are lots of superhero stories around at the moment. And as I say these things, I'm sure you're already thinking about ideas, stories that you know, or maybe you've got ideas for your own stories, but it's lots of bits and pieces. And the challenge is, how do I put that into something that could be told like a story that would be enjoyable for people to listen to? Because that's the whole thing about storytelling. You are telling the story to someone else. And especially if that's going to be for a competition. So it has to really work as a story. It can't just be a good idea. All right, well, out of all these ideas, they all need to have a structure built around them. Stories are made up of a structure. Maybe you've heard that stories have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Well, keep that in mind and see how that applies to what we're going to do. But we're going to see if right now we can create a story about one of these characters using these 4 words: and, but, because, and so. These are very common words, right? You use these words every day, all the time, huh? But actually, they're really important words. They're words that help us put ideas together, ideas put together to make a story. Oh, look, I can see all the ideas are excited to be in a story, but I think it's the astronaut who is the most excited. So I'm going to choose him and I'm going to put him in the middle here. We're going to see if we can use those 4 words to make the story. So I could start the story off by simply saying what I see in front of me. Once upon a time, there was an astronaut. Okay, so then I add the first word, which is going to be and. Now, I'm going to ask you to help me here. Once upon a time, there was an astronaut and now the story is yours. What could follow next?
And let's see. And he is flying around the moon.
Oh, okay. So once upon a time, there was an astronaut and he was flying around the moon. Oh, okay. Now we can already see that in our imagination. and it seems like the beginning of a story. Let's just see, all of you students out there, where you've got access to the chat box, what would you think would be a good idea to come after the word and? You've heard what Ein's idea was. Type an idea for me in the chat box. Once there was an astronaut and what? Can you think of something else? Who's got an idea to put in the chat box? And, let's see, can you share something with us? He dreamt of going out to the Milky Way. Oh, and his friend, and he wanted to catch all the stars. Oh, and he was exploring the moon. Whoa, we've got lots of great ideas here. I tell you what, I'm going to choose the one that came up last there. And he was exploring the moon. So once upon a time, there was an astronaut and he was exploring the moon. Next word. But. Oh, okay. So once upon a time, there was an astronaut and he was exploring the moon. But now, put in the chat box if you can think of something that could follow the word but he saw a giant alien, someone says. Oh, I think you looked a bit scared there. Oh, but he saw an alien, someone else has said, not a giant one, just the average size. But he was scared of height. Oh, that's not good for an astronaut, is it? Oh, but his rocket booster broke. Oh, but an alien attacked him and kidnapped him. Oh, okay. So many exciting things. I tell you what, let's go for the really exciting one there but an alien attacked him and kidnapped him. Okay. The next word is because. Well, we've got some other ideas. He dreamt of going on to Jupiter. He saw a big planet, but now he has been kidnapped by an alien because. So what could follow the word because? Once upon a time, there was an astronaut and he was exploring the moon, but he was kidnapped by an alien because, why did the alien kidnap him? Because he had offended the alien. Because they think he is an alien because of this. He was wearing a glittery pink astronaut suit. Because they want to fry him and eat him. Because the alien wants to eat him because he's so small. Oh, do you know what? I quite like this one. Where is it now? Where they were saying, because they think he is an alien. Because they think he is an enemy. Because they think he's an enemy. Okay, I'm going to choose that because they think he is an enemy. Okay, right. So what's the next word going to be? So. All right. So think about what's happened so far in the story. He's on the moon. He gets kidnapped by an alien and they think he's the enemy. So what's going to happen next? Let me see what you're putting in the chat box. So they tried to kill him. So he panicked. So he made friends with them. Oh, how could you make friends with an alien, Ein? What would you do?
Maybe I try to communicate with them.
Maybe, you could try to communicate with them. You could say, I come in peace, or something like that, right? Okay, so he changed his mind. So he called for members of NASA to come. Oh, so the astronaut explained. So he was afraid. Oh, there are all sorts of ways that we can end this story. I quite like this one. So he tried to calm them. He tried to calm them down. Okay, great. Thank you so much for your ideas. I think our astronaut here has been very pleased with the story that you have created for him. We did that story just by using these 4 words, and, but, because, and so. Ein, what do you think about our astronaut story?
I think it's very new and fresh. I mean, like, I haven't heard of this story before.
No, never heard before. It's a story we've created because everyone who is here today was here today to create the story. Wow, really exciting story as well. You notice these words, and, but, because, and so. You notice what happens when we use the word and? Ein, what happens then?
I think based on this story that we just created, the astronaut stories. So and is where the stories is expand, or like we added more information, right? Okay. Maybe, yeah. Are you okay, Johnny? Cikgu Johnny? Okay. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I think I got some moon dust caught in my throat, and I've just had a drink of some galactic water, which is perfect for getting rid of moon dust. I think that story with the aliens kicked up all the moon dust and it got caught in my throat, but I was able to drink some galactic water, and I think I'm going to be okay now. So yes, the and adds some extra ideas to the story. What about the word but when we use the word but?
So, but, okay, referring to the story, but he was captured by an alien. I think this is where we introduce problems or conflict.
That's right, yes, yeah. But when we say but, we know there's going to be a problem, or it could be a conflict. Then because, what about the word because? What does that do?
Because I think we use because to explain the problems or conflict that we have.
Yes, it gives an explanation. You're right. It tells us some background information, maybe. We've got people here who are giving their ideas about these words as well, putting things into the chat box. And we've got somebody who's obviously swallowed a grammar textbook here as well, saying it introduces clauses, of course, and reason is a subordinating conjunction. All sort of big words to use, which is great to hear, but we have to understand what that means as well. So we're saying that because is helping us to understand a situation. And what about the word so? What does the word so do for us?
I think the word so, for me, the word so actually provide or introduce the solution.
It does. It introduces a solution. Somebody in the chat box has said it gives a conclusion, and they put a question mark because they're not sure. They're asking, I think. Yes, in many ways it does. What the so does is it helps us to come to the end of the idea. We say that this was happening and it made this happen as well. So that's the way, so I just use it here. So that's the way we close the story. Good. All right. Well, now that we've done that and we've seen that we can create a story very easily by 4 steps like this, you'll see that these 4 steps have helped us to create a structure. So we're going to use that idea as well. And we're going to do it with a story like this. Just give me a moment. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had a voice to be able to tell you a story. And so settle down and relax as I take you through this story of Anansi and the magic pot. I don't know if you've ever heard it before, but it's a story that comes from the Caribbean. Anansi was very hungry. He hadn't eaten for days and days. There'd been no rain and nothing could grow. So he dug through the leaves trying to find something to eat. He soon came across a pot. It was a very unusual pot because look, it had a face. And the face was able to move. In fact, the pot could speak to him. It was a magic pot. And the pot told Anansi that he could get magic food out of the pot if he just said the magic words, which were fill the pot. Oh, and Nancy was so excited to think that he could finally have food. So he said, fill the pot, and the pot was filled with food. Oh, he had the most delicious dinner, which tasted even more yummy because he had not eaten for such a long time. And he discovered that the pot would give him food every day as long as he did not wash the pot. The pot said that he must never, ever wash it, because if he did, all the magic would be washed away. Well, Anansi wasn't worried about that. He just wanted to eat from the pot every day. So he hid it and he went for a bit of a nap. Anansi ate from the pot every day. And as he did, he got fatter and fatter. But you see here, there's his wife and his children. They were hungry. Remember, it was so dry, no food could grow. And so they had nothing to eat. And they just saw that Anansi was getting fatter and fatter, as if he was finding food somewhere, but they didn't know where. So the wife decided that what she would do is follow him. She followed him and saw that he had a pot hidden away under the leaves that was giving him food. So she decided to wait until he had gone, and then she had a good look at the pot herself. She saw that the pot was dirty. What this pot needs, she said, is a good wash. She took the pot down to the river and she pushed it under the water. She scrubbed it and scraped it until it was bright and shining. And then she took it and sold it for lots of money. After all, it was a beautiful pot. And when she took that money to another market, she bought lots of food and came back and started to cook a delicious dinner for the children. They would be hungry no longer. But Anansi could smell that someone was cooking, and he came to see what was going on. He couldn't believe it to see that there was cooking going on in his own household. Wife, what's going on here? He said. She said, I found a pot today. It was so beautiful after I washed it that I decided to sell it for lots of money. And Nancy couldn't believe it. No, he said, you stupid woman, that was a magic pot. How could you wash a magic pot? Do you not know that magic will wash away? And he was so angry, he went storming off into the forest. But then something started to happen to him. He started to change. His arms and his legs got thinner and thinner until he turned into a spider. And that is what happened to Anansi. Anansi remained for the rest of his life as a spider. That's the story of Anansi and the magic pot. What did you think of that, Ayn?
I think, I haven't heard of this story before, so it is very interesting for me, and it's very new. Yeah.
Well, let me ask people who are there with the chat box. What do you think of this story? Did you like it? Some say it's nice, but it's sad. Some said it's amazing, or some say it was a bit cruel. Maybe there should be a little bit of mercy to poor Anansi. Others say they really liked the story. It was great. Good. Well, I'm really happy that you liked this story. Now we're going to see if we can use this story to help us in our 4 steps exercise. What we've got to try and do is see if we can reduce this story down to just 4 steps. There are lots of things that happen in this story, but can we take it down just to its basics? This is to help us to be better at telling the story. You heard me tell it to you, but could you tell it to someone? Well, I need to help you to be able to get it into 4 steps so that you can remember it easily, okay? Right, so to do that, I'm going to ask you, Ayn, what was the one thing that you really remember about this story? What's the picture in your mind that you remember the most from this story?
Okay, first of all, I think I remember Anansi.
Anansi. Which part of the story do you remember, Anansi?
I remember the first one where he digs the leaves, right, on the ground.
Digging in the leaves. He's hungry and he's desperately digging for something to eat. Okay, right. So I'm going to take my slides off screen now, and I'm going to ask my team to come onto screen. And my team are the other members of KL Shakespeare Players. Here they come. And they're coming up on screen. Now, Sabrina's here first, so I'm going to get her to do something. Sabrina, can you take Ayn's idea? Can you make yourself into a picture that shows Anansi searching desperately through the dry leaves? Oh, look at that. Yes. Look at the way that she's moving there. She's got her elbows up high, which looks like she's really pushing through big piles of leaves. And she's got a very a face of anticipation, excitement, sort of looking for what it might be there. Wow. So that is Ain's idea. Maybe Sabrina, you could try other people's ideas.
Okay, well, thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Ain. Hi, everyone. Right, so we had Ain's idea, but now we want to hear from you. What picture from the story do you have in mind? Type it in the chat box and let us know. We'll see if we can make it here for you on the screen. Okay? Wow, let's see. Oh, we've got lots of ideas coming through. So if you have any ideas of a picture from the story that you have in mind, type it in the chat box. All right, so we've got the magic pot, the spider. Oh, when the wife was washing the pot. Oh, some really, really great ideas. Right. Oh, M. Hi, M. Can you help us with the first picture? Right? The first picture when the wife was washing the pot. Can you help make that picture, Em? Oh, look at that. Yes, she's vigorously washing the pot. She's holding the pot with her arm. Yes, oh, very determined look in her face to get it clean. Thank you so much, Em. Right, so let's make another picture, shall we? Type your ideas in the chat box. Thank you, everyone. Wow, let's see here. Oh, Anansi is sleeping. Anansi, oh, when he said you sleep, when you wash the magic away, right? Well, Soon Heng, can you help us with this picture? Okay, so Anansi is full. Have you got Soon Heng there? Oh, Soon Heng isn't coming on? Well,
okay, let's try it again.
Yes, M. Can you help us with this picture? Anansi is full. Oh, look, oh, she's got, oh, full big tummy. She's got leaning backwards and she looks very satisfied. She's rubbing her tummy. She looks very, very happy there. Oh, thank you, M. Thank you very much. Right, let's see some more ideas about the story. What pictures can you see? Oh, right. Yes. Oh, Anansi becomes a spider. Soon Heng. Soon Heng, can you help us with this picture of Anansi becoming a spider? Oh, have I lost him again? M, can we call on you? Again, yes, thank you very much, M. Right, Anansi. Oh, there's Soon Heng. Oh, thank you, M. Right, Soon Heng. Oh, Anansi becomes a spider. Oh, look at that. Yes, he's got his legs out, his 8 legs, and he looks surprised that he's a spider, isn't he? Yes, he does look a bit surprised. Oh, thank you so much, Soon Heng. Let's have one more. Let's have one more picture. Right. Oh, yes, here's a good one. When Anansi gets angry with the wife for washing the pot. Soon Heng, can you help us with this one? Anansi gets angry with his wife for washing the pot. Right. Oh, he looks very angry there. Yes, with his wife washing the pot. Oh, yes, look at his face. He's all contorted up, holding the pot. Right. Well, thank you very much, Soon Heng. Oh, thank you, everyone, for those very interesting things that you remembered from the story. Great memories. Well done. But now, let's come up with 4 pictures, right? 4 pictures to help us tell the story in 4 steps. All right, so type your suggestions in the chat box. What would be a good picture to start the story? Yes, what would be a good picture to start the story? What happened at the beginning of the story? Can you share it with us in the chat box? Right, yeah, so we've got here, he finds the pot, and Anansi finds the pot, and Anansi was searching for food in a pile of leaves. Yes, what would be a good picture? Oh, let's go with this one. M, Anansi was searching for food among the leaves. Can we start with that picture? Yes. Oh, look at that. Yes. Oh, she's searching through the leaves and looking very, very focused. Thank you, M. Thank you very much. Right. So that's step 1. How about step 2? Right. How does the story progress? What could be the second picture for our story? Can you write down your ideas in the chat box? What would be a good idea for step 2 of our story? Yes. Oh, fill the pot. Oh, I like that. Yes, those are the magic words. Yes. Oh, one day Anansi was sitting under the coconut tree. Wow. And he found a magic pot. Yes. He eats food from the pot every day. Soon Heng, can you help us with this picture? He eats food from the pot every day. Yes, Soon Heng, can you help us create this picture? He eats food from the pot every day. Oh, I think, yes. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's eating quite quickly. He's holding the pot. Oh, it's a big pot and he's greedily eating the food, looking very satisfied. Yes, thank you, Soon Heng. Thank you very, very much. Now let's move on to step 3. What could step 3 be for our story? What would step 3 be? He wishes for food from the pot. Yes. Oh, him hiding the pot. Right. Oh, have you got any more ideas for this picture? Step 3. Oh, the wife finds the pot and washes it. Yes, the wife washing. Okay, M, can we make a picture of the wife finding the pot and washing it? The wife washes the pot. Right. Oh, look. Oh, she's washing the dirty pot. Yes, vigorously. Oh, turning it around, swirling it about in the water, looking very determined to get it clean. Thank you very, very much, M. Right. And lastly, our step 4. Right. What would step 4 of the story be? Type in your ideas in the chat box. Okay. Oh, yes. Anansi ran into the woods and turned into a spider. Oh, Anansi gets angry with his wife. Oh, he became a spider. Soon Heng, can we go with this one for step 4? He became a spider. He became a spider, Soon Heng. Right. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's got his 8 legs sticking out. Oh, and he's leaning back, showing his big tummy. Right. Thank you very, very much, Soon Heng. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for those ideas. Okay. I think we have our 4 steps now to tell the story. What have we ended up with, Johnny?
Okay. Well, I am just putting these 4 steps into the slides so that I can show you. So just give me 1 second as I bring my slides back up on screen. Here we go. I'm just making sure that I've got all your ideas here. And I'm going to share screen now. Where's the share screen? There it is. Just give me 1 moment. Everything is covering over the play button. There it is. Okay. So look, here are 4 steps. Anansi was searching for food. Anansi ate food from the pot every day. His wife washed the pot. Anansi became a spider. Is that the story? Is that pretty much the story?
Yes. I think if people ask me to tell this story, I would tell this. But I think there's like some missing details that we haven't included in this.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, it really is the story that's made very, very simple, isn't it? And yes, it's a great way for us to remember the basics of the story. But yes, there is some information missing. So I tell you what we need to do now is we need to develop the narrative. Now, do you know what that means?
Actually, I don't know what narrative means. Can you explain to me?
Yes, sure. The narrative is the flow of the story, the things that we say to get us from the beginning to the middle to the end. That's the narrative. And in some ways, the 4 steps is a narrative, but it's not really enough, is it? If I was to tell you a story with just 4 phrases like that, you might feel like a bit cheated.
Yes.
You didn't really have such a fun story. So we have to add some more details to it. Okay, so that's what we call developing the narrative. And I'm going to ask the team to come back on screen to see if they can develop the narrative for us. Soon Heng perhaps can help with that this time.
Narrative by putting in more details. Yes? Well, you know, we have the 4 steps. The first one was Anansi searching for food. And can you get back in that position of Anansi searching for food? Oh, yes. Look at how Anansi is moving the leaves away and looking for that pot. Great. But what other details can we add? Now, can you add your can you suggest some details by typing in the chat? What details can you put in? Like perhaps, where was Anansi when he was looking for the pot? What details can you add to this step one, the very beginning of the story? Anansi is looking for the pot. Perhaps even ask the question, why? Let me see what you have put in there. Okay, Anansi is in the forest. Okay. And can you show us that you are looking for this pot in the forest? Oh, she's looking around, looking up at the top of the trees. Oh, mosquitoes. Yeah, in Malaysia, we have mosquitoes too. So she's looking for the pot. Oh, it's hard work. So we have all these details. Anansi looking for the pot. It's in the forest. It's very hot and there are mosquitoes. Great. We have the next one. Thank you, Am. And the next one, we have Anansi eating from the pot every day. Okay. Can we have you back, Sabrina, eating from the pot every day? Now you can help me with this, with giving us details to help flesh out what this eating from the pot every day means. Anansi is looking for the pot in the forest under the hot sun. Then he finds the pot. Oh, he's finding food. What can you say about the food? What food do you think is in that pot? You can type your answers there. What is Anansi eating? Is the food cold? Is the food delicious? Oh, chicken curry. Oh, great food for eating with your hands. Oh, look at that. She's eating chicken curry with her hands. Satay. Oh, lovely, lovely. Satay. Fried rice. So Anansi has a variety of food. Satay, fried rice. Thank you, Sabrina. Now, the third image is that of the third picture in this third series. His wife washes the pot. And can we have you come in and show us the wife washing the pot? Yeah. Where is she when she's washing the pot? Can you, at the river? Oh, and can you show us that you're by the river washing the pot? Yes. What kind of river? Is it a fast flowing river? Give us some details. Near the river, everybody's saying near the river. What else? It's a slow flowing river and she's washing. Does she look happy? Oh, she's not happy. Look at her face. And it looks like the water is splashing up at her when she's washing. Any other details do you have? Oh, look at it. I think she's so unhappy because Anansi eats from a dirty pot. He must be a very lazy man. What details can you add to this? She's washing the pot. She's doing a good job, very hard work, but she's not very happy doing it. And then finally, thank you, Am. Yeah, she says she's washing. Somebody says she's washing the pot and talking about her bad husband. Yes. Okay, and then the final one, Sabrina. As Anansi grows big and then becomes a spider. Ooh, okay. What can we tell about the spider? Like when he grows, what changes goes through Anansi to become this spider? Oh, it's a black colored spider. Okay, a black colored spider. What other details can you give me? But it is small. Oh, his arms and legs get thinner and thinner as she stretches them out. Okay, I like these details. Any more interesting detail? Oh, it's a very dangerous. Okay, can you show us that you're a dangerous spider? Thank you, Sabrina. So, wow, we have a lot of more information, Johnny. Yeah, and what can you develop that into a more detailed narrative?
Okay, you take a look at this. You've given me lots of information, everyone. Can you see what you have here? Anansi was searching for food. It was very hot. The sun is shining. There are lots of mosquitoes. You set the scene for me. Anansi ate food from the pot every day. He ate chicken curry. He ate satay. He ate fried rice. So I'm really getting an idea as to what he really was eating. His wife washed the pot. She was by a slow flowing river. She was not happy because Anansi did not wash the pot. So I understand her feelings. And then Anansi became a spider. His arms and legs got thinner and thinner. So you're telling me what happened there, the method of his change. And then he's a black spider, small and dangerous. Wow, you really have given us a lot more information there. Ayn, what do you think of the story now? What we have here for our narrative?
I think this has made the story more interesting and fun. I actually like this story more. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, it is. All these details help us to really enjoy the story, don't they? The 4 steps gives us the basic structure, but the details help us to really enjoy it. Okay, so we were using a story that already exists. But now we're going to try a story that we're going to make up ourselves.
So, okay, like, are you okay, Johnny?
Sorry, some of the space dust again. Every so often, there's a little bit that's still hanging around. So we're going to choose one of these characters and see if we can make a whole new story. And I'm going to hand the team the job of doing this. We're going to start with the dragon. Can you tell me, what would a story about a dragon be like? What kind of dragon would be in that story?
I mean, if I would imagine a dragon, I would imagine a fire-breathing dragon, a gray dragon with a spike and a fierce expression, a very fierce dragon.
Wow,
and I can
sounds
there's a lot
fierce.
of comments too.
Oh, that's all coming up in the chat box. People have got lots of ideas. I think, Sabrina, I'm going to hand straight over to you. Can you start this off and get going on this and see what story we can create as quick as possible by the 4 steps, okay? Over to you.
Okay. Wow, everyone. These are some really, really great ideas here. Let's start off with our dragon story. Yes, I'm interested to know what ideas you all have. So we could make a picture for step 1 of our dragon story using your ideas. Let's have 2 suggestions and then we'll pick one. All right. So let's see here. Type it in the chat box if you have ideas for the first step 1 of our dragon story. Oh, an ice-breathing dragon, a big green dragon. Oh, he's a brave warrior, the giant dragon. Dragon is sad because the people keep sending knights to kill him, but he didn't mean any harm. Oh, goodness me. Right, an ice-breathing dragon. Can you help us make this picture of an ice-breathing dragon? An ice-breathing dragon. Oh, wow. He looks ferocious there with that ice coming through his mouth. Yes, he looks ready to attack. Thank you very much, Em. Wow. And let's see another suggestion. Right. A valiant knight is battling the dragon. Sun Heng, can you help us with this one? A picture of a valiant knight is battling the dragon. Oh, look at that knight there with his shield. And yes, and he has a weapon there ready to attack the dragon. Thank you very much, Sun Heng. Yes, bracing himself. Oh, what do you think? Maybe for step 1, we'll go for the ice-breathing dragon. Okay, so what about step 2? We have an ice-breathing dragon. And now, how do we create the picture for step 2 of the story, our dragon story? Type your ideas in the chat box, right? Oh, the dragon is in Dragonville. The dragon is rich, richer than any of us here. The dragon's got the gold and diamonds. Oh, yes. Oh, right. Let's see. M, can you help us with step 2, the step 2 picture? The dragon has got the gold. The dragon has got the gold, M. The dragon has got the gold and he's looking very, very happy. He's holding all his gold in his wings. Wow. Yes, look at that. Thank you, M. Thank you very much. Let's look at another suggestion. Oh, the dragon is angry. The blue dragon, he likes freezing people. It turned the world into ice. A wish dragon. Oh, the dragon has a lot of treasure that he stole. Right. Oh, let's see. Sun Heng, can we go for step 2? The dragon is angry. The dragon is angry. Right. Oh, the dragon is angry. Yes. And oh, with the ice coming through. Yes, look at his body. He's all worked up. Thank you, Sun Heng. Thank you for that. Right. So which one should we go? Step 2. Oh, let's see. Right. Which one was the... Oh, let's go with the dragon is angry. Oh, step 2 is the dragon is angry. Now, step 3. Let's make a picture for step 3. Oh, the wish dragon He lives in a mountain full of snow. The dragon is walking in Dragonville. The dragon is protecting something. M, can you help us with this picture? The dragon is protecting something. The dragon is protecting something. Oh, yes, look at that. Look at her worried face. And she's got her arms all around something that she is protecting. Oh, thank you for that suggestion. Let's see. Once upon a time, there was a wish dragon. The dragon froze everything. He brought the gold to the castle. Ah, a knight tried to steal the dragon diamonds and gold. Oh, Sun Heng, can you help us with this one? A knight tried to steal the dragon's diamonds and gold. A knight tried to steal the dragon's diamonds and gold. Oh, look at that knight. Yes, he's creeping through, looking for the diamonds and the gold with his weapon coming closer. Wow, thank you, Sun Heng. Thank you for that picture. Right, so maybe for step 3, we'll go with that one. A knight is trying to steal the dragon's diamonds and gold. Right, so we've got this dragon who is protecting something, and a knight is trying to steal the dragon's diamonds and gold. How about step 4? What would step 4 be? Help us make this picture. Type your suggestions in the chat box. Oh, lots of suggestions here. Oh, the dragon destroyed the human village. The dragon is sleeping. He froze the night. Oh, the dragons with the wings. Brave knights tried to steal the dragon's treasure. Oh, the people are hiding because they are very scared. Oh, M, can you help us with this picture? The people are hiding because they are very scared. Oh, look at that. Yes, she's crouched over, got her hands in front of her, protecting her face, looking very scared indeed. Oh, thank you, M. Right. How about one more? Oh, the dragon wants to protect its loved ones. The dragon froze the knight who tried to steal his treasure. Oh, the dragon died because too many men overpowered. Oh, that's sad. Oh, Sun Heng, can we try this suggestion? The dragon froze the knight who tried to steal his treasure. Yes. Oh, look at that. Blowing ice. And the knight frozen. Frozen. Ah, the dragon has succeeded. Wow. Okay. Well, let's go with, for step 4, the people are very scared. Yes, the people are very scared. Thank you very much for that, Sun Heng. Wow. So I think we have got our 4 steps now, don't we, Johnny? Can we put our 4 steps in the chat box?
We
Yes.
do indeed. You stay on screen. I'm just going to put them in the chat box for everyone to see, but they might disappear quite quickly because I know we've got some very enthusiastic people here.
Yes, lots of suggestions.
Yep. So I will just read them first of all. Step 1, there was an ice-breathing dragon. Step 2, the dragon is angry. Step 3, a knight tries to steal the dragon's diamonds and gold. Step 4, the people are scared, very scared. There we go. That should be there now.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. Right. Wow. So can you all see that in the chat box? Okay, so this is the basic structure and we can easily remember these 4 steps, right? But we now need to develop the narrative. Okay, we need more information to make sure that this story is a more interesting story.
I tell you what, Sabrina, seeing as people really seem to have the hang of this and we're running out of time, just take one idea for each step, just one idea for each step, so that we just have something to show what we can do, and then people can add more later when they do it in their own time.
Okay, so shall we invite M back on, right?
Go ahead.
For us to have, to give a picture of an ice-breathing dragon, and then we're going to add information to this. So what do you think about this ice-breathing dragon, right? Oh, where is it at? Where is this ice-breathing dragon at? Can you let me know? Type it in the chat box. Thank you. Oh, it's ferocious. The ice-breathing dragon is ferocious. Yes, look at M. Oh, she's looking very angry and looking ready to attack with her wings. Oh, she's flying ferociously. Yes, with the ice coming out through her mouth. Thank you, M. Okay, let's go to step 2. Step 2 was, oh, the dragon was very angry. Is that right, Johnny? Yes, the dragon is angry. Right. So, Sun Heng, can you help us? The dragon is very angry. The ferocious dragon is very angry. And can you add more information to this? Type it in the chat box. Yes. Oh, it's a female dragon, Sun Heng. It's attacking everyone. Oh, look. Yes. Oh, she's looking quite graceful there, attacking everybody with the ice. Thank you very much, Sun Heng. Okay, and now let's move on to our step 3. Yes, there's a knight that wants to steal the diamonds and gold. Em, can you help us create this picture? Right. And can everybody add more information to the chat box? So the knight is trying to steal the gold. Oh, he walks tippy toes. He walks tippy toes. Look at that. Oh, Em is crouched, trying to hide and creep through. He's walking tippy toes. The knight crept carefully through to the dragon's cave, Em. Oh, yes, looking left and right. Yes. Oh, thank you, Em. Thank you for that. And now, our final step 4. The people are scared. Sun Heng, can you help us? The people are scared. Oh, can we add more information to this? Where are the people? Yes. Oh, they shouted and panicked. They ran away. They ran away. Oh, look. Oh, he's in a frenzy. Oh, asking for help. Thank you so much, Sun Heng. Right. Thank you, everybody. I think we have really developed the story now. Thank you for all your wonderful ideas. And what did we end up with, Johnny?
Okay, just hold on one second. Let's see if I can get that to appear on screen. And I'll get myself to appear as well. Hello again. Right, here it is. Let's see what we've ended up with. Look at this, Ein. We have here the story with the extra details to develop the narrative. There was an ice-breathing dragon, and it is ferocious, and I'm sure you have lots of ideas. The dragon is angry, and it's a female dragon, and she's attacking everyone. Knight tried to steal the dragon's diamonds and gold, and the knight crept carefully through the dragon's cave, and the people are very scared. They shouted, panicked, and ran away. So what do you think of that as a story, Ein?
I think this story is very original, and I'm quite proud of everyone because everyone is, participating in creating these stories. So this is very new and exciting.
Yeah, it's an exciting story for sure. It sounds like there really is such a chaos that is happening here because of this scary dragon that has come to this land. An ice-breathing dragon is an unusual dragon as well. Thank you, everyone, for these great ideas. I hope that what we've shown you here is how you can create a story with lots of ideas just by starting with 4 simple steps. Think of those things that you could just put there for each of the steps, very simple ideas, and then you can develop the narrative by adding more ideas, like I've done there in those speech bubbles. But those 4 simple steps will help you to remember what the story is meant to be, the basic structure. Well, you've learned to tell it like a storyteller. Not only do you have great ideas, but you've learned to arrange your ideas to make them into an exciting story. Yeah, da, 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 da. Well done on achieving that today. Well, this is just the beginning because this is workshop number 1. We also have a follow-up video to this where I think you are ready to do something a bit more advanced. In the follow-up video, we talk about switching up the story. So not only do you make stories fit into 4 steps, but what happens if you change the order? So instead of it being step 1, 2, 3, 4, the way you just saw there, what if you put number 3 at the beginning and number 4 in the middle and number 1 at the end? What would happen then? Well, check out the video and see what happens when you do that to stories. And also we have our next workshop on Wednesday, 27th of July, which is Spook Your Listener. Whoa! Now you know what story you can tell, now that you've put your ideas into a way that they can be told as a story, you need to think about how you tell it. So next time we see you, we'll be talking about how you can use your voice to make your story feel so real. Well, we've had a great time with you today, and it has been so good to be able to share with you this technique, and it's been so great to see all of your ideas coming through. I hope that you can put those ideas into stories now. We look forward to hearing some of those stories eventually when we come to the competition. Thank you for your patience with me with all the moon dust that is in here as well. But I'm going to hand back to you, Ein. Thank you for this opportunity to share on the 4 steps to tell a story.
Yes, thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the workshop just now. Okay, adik-adik, can you share with me what is one thing that you learned just now? Can anyone share in the chat? Can anyone share what have we learned today? I'll give you a clue, 4 simple steps. Yes. Yes, good. Actually, sometimes it's quite difficult for us to tell a story to someone. So these 4 simple steps actually could help us not only to retell a story, but to also create a story. Okay, as Cikgu Johnny shared just now, there will be more workshops and even practice videos coming up. So adik-adik, you can access it all on Maxis e-class. For those of you who are not in e-class yet, you can register yourself an account so you don't miss out, okay? Tomorrow we'll be having our second workshop for the week on essay writing. I hope to see all of you there tomorrow, okay? Please also register for all of our upcoming workshop in July. I promise you will have an amazing learning journey with being able to use your voices, body language, and most importantly, you will be supported by our masters from KLSP and Guru Lab. See you all again very soon. Thank you and have a good afternoon.